You know, when you hear names like Pele, Jordan, Serena Williams, they're more than just famous, right? They're legendary. But what is it exactly that takes an athlete from being great to being truly iconic? Well, today, we're going to break down the anatomy of a legend. It's the question, isn't it? The one we argue about in stadiums and living rooms. Is it about the numbers or those unbelievable single moments of genius? Or is it something more? We're going to explore all the key ingredients that come together to forge these unforgettable careers. Okay, first up, let's talk about the athletes whose stats are just so mind-boggling they completely change the conversation in their sport. These are the people who don't just win, they redefine what winning even means. Let's start with just a number. 3. In the world of international football, this single number stands for something so massive, it's only ever been done by one person. And you know what? It's never been repeated. And that person is, of course, the one and only Pele from Brazil. I mean, winning just one World Cup is the absolute dream of a lifetime for a player. But to win 3, that's what cemented his status as a global icon and set a bar that's been untouched for more than 50 years. All right, here's another number for you, this time from the world of cricket, 100. It might just look like a number on a screen, but in this sport, it represents a level of consistency and skill that honestly many people thought was completely unreachable. That incredible record belongs to India's Sachin Tendulkar. So in cricket, getting a century means you scored 100 runs in one go, a huge deal for any player. But to do that 100 times on the international stage, that is absolutely the stuff of legends. It makes him the undisputed master of his craft. And then you've got the people who break records with just pure explosive power. Think about the 2008 Olympics. Usain Bolt didn't just win. He completely shattered the world records for both the 100 and 200-meter sprints. Just like that, he became the fastest man alive and an instant global icon. But you know, greatness isn't always about one single number or one moment. Sometimes it's about this relentless, sustained excellence over an entire era. So now let's look at the athletes who pretty much refuse to let anyone else have a chance. And for that, you don't have to look any further than this golden era of tennis. You have Serena Williams with an incredible 23 Grand Slams, Roger Federer with 20, and Novak Djokovic, who's actually gone on to surpass them both. For the better part of 2 decades, these 3 didn't just play tennis, they were tennis. Their collective hold on the sport is just unparalleled. And when you talk about basketball, dominance really has one name: Michael Jordan. He was the driving force behind that Chicago Bulls dynasty in the 90s. And that performance in the 1998 finals to grab their 6th title, that wasn't just a win. No, that was a coronation, a perfect finish to an era of absolute control. Dominance also means stepping up when everything seems impossible. Just look at LeBron James in the 2016 finals. His team was down 3-1, which is basically a death sentence in the NBA finals. But what does he do? He drops back-to-back 41-point games, forces a Game 7, and then leads his team to one of the greatest comebacks in the history of sports. Sometimes, though, an athlete's biggest moment goes way beyond the scoreboard. It becomes this shared experience of pure joy, a symbol of national pride that brings millions of people together. Just think about that phrase for a second. Fulfilled his lifelong dream. This isn't just about a personal goal. It's about a dream that's shared by an entire country, a massive weight of expectation that's carried for a whole career. And that right there was the story of Lionel Messi. For years, the one prize he couldn't get his hands on was the World Cup. Then, in 2022, he finally did it, leading Argentina to glory. It wasn't just another trophy. It was a moment of absolute euphoria for the nation, the final perfect jewel on an incredible career. In a similar way, Cristiano Ronaldo did something for Portugal that no one had ever done. He's known for his incredible individual skill, but you could argue his greatest moment was when he captained his country to its very first major international title at the 2016 Euros. He delivered a historic, unforgettable victory for his nation. So, we've looked at record breakers, era definers, and national icons. What's the common thread here? What are the things that weave all these amazing individual stories into the fabric of legend? So what have we learned? Well, there's clearly no single path to becoming a legend. It can be in the staggering numbers, like with Pele and Tendulkar. It can be measured in that sustained decade-long dominance, like Williams and Jordan, and it can be felt in that massive wave of national pride that Messi and Ronaldo delivered. But the common thread through it all seems to be this unbelievable ability to handle immense pressure and deliver historic, unforgettable performances when it truly matters most. These athletes have absolutely cemented their place in history. Their stories are going to be told for generations. And all of that leaves us with just one big question. As we watch the fields, the courts, and the tracks of today, who's building the next legend? Who will be next?